Hey folks, so this is a quick infographic on how to do 4-figure and 6-figure grid references. I get asked this one quite a lot, and although actually myself I often refer to Steve Backshall's video, he's got a really good one with Ordnance Survey, I can actually draw something for you that will be really helpful. So anyway, if you want to make a copy, go for it, mate. You don't need a ruler, it's not that vital, just draw a grid like this. Just chuck some lines in it. It doesn't even matter how many, just make sure you've got a few. And then the lines across like that. Now, in your geography paper, you will, 100%, you will get an Ordnance Survey map at some point. So you want to be prepared for it. Now you've got your lines going across and lines going down. Let's just make up some numbers quickly. So I'm going to do 63, 64, 65. 66, 67, 68, and then I'm going to put the numbers up the side, so I'm going to go, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Right, I am going to walk you through a bunch of different things. I'm going to draw, I've got some coloured pens, so I'm going to draw some stars, and together I'm going to show you, I'm going to place these stars in a minute, and I'll show you how to do the 4-figure and the 6-figure grid references. And I'm going to do that by doing 2 lots actually. So I'm going to put one over here in each colour. And another star. Okay. Blue. And finally another purple. Okay, so 4-figure can be this side, 6-figure can be this side. Okay, now in order to do this I've actually got to put them on the map, if you like. So imagining this was a map, so I'm going to just put a little pink star there, and a green one right in the middle there, a blue one down there, silver one there, and what one am I missing? Purple. Let's have a purple one there. Okay, so we've got our stars. Right, the most important thing to remember is that to work things out you have to start firstly by going along the corridor, and then you go up the stairs. So then number 2 up the stairs. And what that means is you find your number along the bottom first, so along the corridor, and then you go up the stairs. So for example, if I want the pink star, I'm looking for this whole box. I'm not looking up here or just down there. I want the whole box first of all, so I put my finger in the box. Now I go along the corridor to 65, okay, because that takes me to the bottom left-hand corner of that box. Okay, I'm just going to draw that in there. That's the beginning of the box. So I go along to 65, okay, so there's 65, and then I take my finger up the stairs, up to 15. So the 4-figure grid reference for the pink star is 65. I've gone along the corridor and then 15. Okay, I'm going to do that for the rest. I'm going to look for that bottom left-hand corner for the green box. There it is. So I'm going to go along the corridor to 67 up to 14. 67, 14. Then I'm going to go along the corridor to 65, then 12 for the silver star. Okay, that gets me to the bottom left-hand corner. There's my silver star. And what that's giving me is that whole box, which on an Ordnance Survey map could be quite a big area. Okay, let's keep going. The blue star, 63, 14. And the purple star, 67, 12. So you see how quick it gets when you've done a few of them. Okay, right, 6-figure grid references. Really, honestly, not that much more complicated. So the thing with a 6 is every single one of these boxes is broken into 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you imagine there's like this grid on every single box. It's not there in real life, you can't see it on a map, but that is, in reality, it's broken into 10. And so, for example, the green star, I'm going to do that one first. If I put some dots going down and dots going across, there we go. I know I'm 6714, aren't I? 67-14. But there's a missing number. We need one more number after each to make it a 6-figure grid reference instead of just 4 numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go across to 67 and then I'm going to go 67, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, 6, 7, 5. And then up the side, 14, 15, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it is in the middle, that's about right, isn't it? So 6, 7, 5, 1, 4, 5. Now you might be thinking, what if I get it wrong? What if I'm one out? Or, you know, what if I put 6, 7, 4 or 6, 7, 6? Actually, they have a tolerance of 1 each side. So don't worry, you'll be close enough, I promise. I'm going to quickly do them for you now. So the pink star, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 3, and then it's 6, 5. Oh, sorry, it's not 6, 7, is it? It's 6, 5, 3. I apologise. 6, 5, 3, and then 1, 5, 7. 1, 5, 7, and then the silver star is 6, 5, 5. I'm going to go with 6, 5, 5, and then 1, 2, 8. Blue star is 6, 3, 2. So I've gone 6, 3, 1, 2, and then it's 1, 4, 2. And then finally purple star 6, 7, 1. And then it's 1, 2, 2. Okay, sorry about that earlier mistake. But I hope that's helpful. I mean, that is honestly the secret to grid references. Go along the corridor, then up the stairs, and you'll get that bottom left-hand corner, that magic corner that you need. That's the box. So when your finger meets on a point, it's the bottom left-hand corner of the box that you're about to go in, that top right box. And then when you need it to be a 6-figure grid reference, remember that every box is broken into 10 on each axis, and you will be fine. Best of luck with it all.